Hi everybody! We're going to be learning how to add two-digit numbers together with regrouping and without regrouping. And there are three ways that we can do that. We can use our base 10 blocks where we have our tens and our ones. We can draw pictures of our tens and ones, or we can use our standard algorithm, which is just adding up the numbers. Today, we're going to learn how to add two-digit numbers using our base 10 blocks. Let's start by reviewing what a digit is. Remember, a digit is any number between 0 and 9. So we have one-digit numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are all one digit because there's only one number in to make the number. Two-digit numbers have two of these numbers combined together to make a new number. Like 13 has a 1 and a 3. Our 1 is in the tens place and our 3 is in the ones place. Another example of a two-digit number is 24. There are two digits in this number. We are going to learn how to add these two-digit numbers together using our base 10 blocks. So first, let's look at an addition problem with two-digit numbers. Let's say we have 32 plus 12. First thing I need to know is what are my tens and what are my ones. So I like to draw a T-chart to help me. Now we've learned that our ones are in this column and our tens are here. This is going to help me decide which blocks I need to use when using my place value blocks. So let's start by making 32 with our place value block. So I know I need 3 tens. A 10 looks like this because it's 10 ones all together. So I call this my rods. So I'm going to put 3 of these up for 30. And now 30 has 2 ones. So I'm going to use my ones, which are just singles, to show 32. So here I have 32. Now I have to add 12 to that. So I'm going to take another 10 rod and I'm going to put it on the bottom. And then I'm going to take 2 more ones. So here I have 32 plus 12 using my base 10 blocks. Now I can add them up. When I add, I want to add my ones first. So I'm going to see I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is a single digit number. It's a one digit number. So I can just add those together. And now I have 4 ones. I'm going to write that under my ones column because I can see that there's 4 there. Now I'm going to add this 10 to the rest of my tens. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. So that means 3 plus 1 is 4. So 32 plus 12 equals 44. I can double check that by counting my tens and ones. Let's try it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 32 plus 12 is 44. Now, this we did not need to regroup. That means I had less than 10 ones when I added them together. Now, we're going to try adding two-digit numbers with base 10 blocks when we have to regroup. My next problem is 36 plus 17. I'm going to start by making my T-chart. And this time, I'm going to make sure I have my ones and my tens. Now, the first thing I need to do is make these numbers with my base 10 blocks. So first I'm going to make 36, and 36 has 3 tens, so I'm going to put my 3 tens up here. And it has 6 ones, so I'm going to find 6 ones, and I'm going to put them up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to make 17. 17 has 1 10. And now I'm going to put in my 7 ones. So when I put my ones up, I put them in groups of 5. This is to help me figure out if I can make a 10. So let's start at our ones because when we add numbers, we always add the ones column first. So I'm going to focus on 6 plus 7. Now I'm looking at 6 plus 7 and I can see that this 7 is very close to being a 10. I need 1, 2, 3 more ones to make a 10. So I'm going to take 3 ones from up top and bring them here. 1, 2, 3. Now I have 10 ones. I know that 10 ones equals a 10 because this has 10 ones pushed together. So I'm going to use this 10 to take these ones away. Now I have 2 10s plus 3 10s plus 3 ones. So let's add up our ones first. I have 1, 2, 3. 3 ones and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s. That means 36 plus 17 equals 53. But you may be looking at this and going, Miss Lynch, how did you get 3 plus 1 equals 5? Well, because I made this extra 10, I can add an extra 1 up here to show that I regrouped a number. This 10 and 3 ones shows me the same thing as if I just had all these ones together. It's still 13. But when I take them and make them into a 10, it's easier for me to add them together. So instead of keeping 13 ones like this, I switch 10 ones for a 10 to show 13 this way. Now it's much easier to add and count 5 10s and 3 ones. Let's try another one together where we're going to regroup to add 2-digit numbers. For my next problem, I'm going to do 25 plus 48. I've already made my T-chart to show where my 10s are and my 1s are. So first thing I have to do is show 25 with my base 10 block. So I need 2 10s and I'm going to need 5 1s. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I need to make 48 with my base 10 blocks. I'm going to use 4 10s and now I'm going to use 8 ones because there's 8 ones in 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so remember, I start with my ones, so I'm going to do 5 plus 8. So when I look at my base 10 block set up like this, I'm looking to see if I can make a 10. If I can't, then I just add the numbers together and I count them up. If I can make a 10, that means I'm going to need to regroup. So I see that down here, I almost have a 10. I only need 2 more ones to make a 10. And it looks like I'm going to have enough to regroup. So let's add 2 of these ones down here to make a 10. So I have 10 ones. I'm going to take one of my 10 blocks and I'm going to scoot these out of the way and replace it with a 10. Now I have 3 ones left over, but I did use an extra 10. So I'm going to show that by putting a 1 in my tens place to show that I regrouped. So I have 3 ones, and now I just have to count up my tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means 25 plus 48 equals 73. That's how you use base 10 blocks to add two-digit numbers with and without regrouping.